Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Geist, or bracket, alley bracket, if you prefer. And today I am playing through Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the UK release. And I'd just like to start off by saying that I'm actually not a very big Call of Duty fan. I'm more of a Battlefield kind of guy. Titanfall, things like that. I'm not too into COD at all. I haven't been since the end of Modern Warfare 2. But this game has impressed me. I actually really enjoy it. Maybe that's because I enjoyed Titanfall so much. But yeah, I'm actually really liking it. So basically this video is going to be my playthrough of the Advanced Warfare campaign. And then I'll probably be doing some multiplayer videos as well if I get good enough. But yeah, this is the campaign. And I'll tell you what, the graphics are phenomenal. The cutscene graphics anyway. I haven't got the PC version. I'm running on the Xbox One. And I must say, it's really enjoyable, Setting-wise, there's a lot of things to play around with, but I'll go into that later. I'm just going to jump straight into the campaign. I'll be turning my camera off for cutscenes, just to get you that bit more immersed into the game. But I can say so far, I'll give a more detailed review afterwards, it is pretty damn good. So let's go with that. I'm going to make a new game, and let's go. Don't care about overwriting stuff, I just want to play it all again. And let's do it on regular, just because I'm not too great at COD, but let's go.
We come into this world with our eyes closed, and most of us choose to live our whole lives that way. We blindly follow anyone who will lead us, giving ourselves over to anything that provides us with a sense of purpose. For me, it was the Marines. I had enlisted 6 months ago with my best friend, Will. Now we were a half a world away, being deployed into South Korea. We were brothers in arms. No matter how bad it got, I could always count on him to keep me in line.
Cheer up, Mitchell. Can't be all that bad.
I guess it's just finally starting to sink in.
No, this is what we signed up for.
Well, the old man was a leatherneck, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah? I joined up because of the old man, too. More just to get away from him.
I can't get much further away than this.
All right! Listen up! We have our orders. Inserting an LZ Epsilon. Down and dirty just like we taught you. Everybody know what's going on? Everybody know they're going! Hoorah! Everybody ready? Hoorah! Let's do this! Mitchell, Hines, lead out!
Let's get it done.
North Korea was invading Seoul. We had to push him back. This wasn't just a mission. It was an initiation.
All units, this is Spaceman, commencing dropping on mic.
Badger 01, standing by.
All pods, set to engage. Copy, dropping a grid 3159er. Repeat, 3159er. Cross-checked and verified.
Everybody hold tight. Here we go.
Just like in training, Mitchell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deploy!
30 seconds to insertion point. Hey! See you on the other side. Spaceman! I'm seeing heavy enemy fire on our drop pad!
Copy that, Badger 01, adjusting your trajectory.
Hold on! Mitchell! Close the blast shield! Come on, Mitchell! Now! Mitchell, now!
And I'm back. Whew, well, I saved his ass.
Resetting drop point! Brace yourselves!
The Call of Duty never fails to impress with this epicness of cutscenes, I must admit.
You still in one piece?
Mitchell, hit the door.
There's a couple of, you know, action time pieces like that you've got to play through, but it's nothing major. You know, it's what you expect from a game like this. Melee's cool. So the world game graphics are... they're good. They're not the best I've seen.
Marines have invaded the city and are pushing towards your position. Watch out for fire teams in your AO.
Copy that. Keep your eyes open, team. Look out! Damn. Okay, we need to get our feet on the ground and link up with Demo Team 1.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, for me, Battlefield does a lot better job in the campaign side of, in the multiplayer side of things, and Call of Duty does a really good job of single player. I mean, the Call of Duty single player campaigns are usually phenomenal. Yeah, that's where I think they do better. So yeah, if I could sum up, Battlefield does a better job of multiplayer, not so much in campaign. Whereas Call of Duty campaign is phenomenal, and the multiplayer can be a little bit tedious. It's very arcadey, whereas Battlefield is a lot more serious and better in the long run. Depends what kind of gameplay you like. If you like arcadey shooters, COD is the way to go. If you like realism and you know, a true war simulator, then Battlefield is the way to go. However, they're both great games in their own right. Let's go through it. So again, I'm just sort of learning the game here. You can shoot through the walls, which I think is really cool. So you can actually identify people through a wall using a smart grenade, which I'll show very soon. I'm just got to clear this area here. But the graphics, as I say, are really, really quite good. Variety of weapons is great as well. I'm not a big fan of the pistol, but I do like the AK-12, especially with the ACOG sight. The guns in this game actually are really, really cool. And they've got a lot of different visual options that you can choose from. Like some of these have adjustable sights where you can basically change the resolution of the sight to zoom in further or farther away. Adaptive sighting. And it's got a few cool things like this. So I've got a safe landing sequence where I can activate it before I hit the ground to give me a little jetpack boost, which I thought was pretty cool. Like I say, the controls are pretty solid. You know, the game moves well. It keeps you pretty much centered a lot of the time. The camera's fine, moving around sensitivity-wise. And what I like about the campaign is there's a lot going on. So much going on. We're in the middle of a war zone here in South Korea, I believe. And it is genuine, it's just quite cool, really.
Who the hell are you guys? Badger Squad, 227.
So we're Badger Squad, which is quite great. Design that. I'm a true Brit.
What's your position? 2 clicks northwest at grid 775. All right, we're moving.
We're moving out, me and the boys.
Badger 01, be advised. We are tracking a drone swarm
Like I
heading
say,
your
the guns
way.
in this game are cool.
Everyone, keep
Drone
your eyes
swarms are
open.
interesting. Really interesting. And there are obviously vehicles in this game as well, which I think is really cool. A lot more of that than the other Call of Duty games. I do like a lot. Now here we go, we're going to start fighting some enemies. Use the ACOG here because I've got one. There's nothing like shooting people when they're down as well. It's quite satisfying. A bit sadistic, but hey. And the AK-12 is just a good all-round gun. It's pretty damn good. It's very accurate for an AK, but then again, this is a modern shooter. So obviously they've improved the recoil of the AK variants a hell of a lot from our time. And this is pretty much as modern shoot as you can get without being Titanfall. And my aim is getting better, I must admit, with this game. I'm getting there, slowly. One thing I think is really cool is you can actually run up and use doors as shields. So here we go. Grab a door as a shield. And here is a drone swarm. So there's a multitude of enemies coming in for me. But I should have really not dropped that door.
Someone get on that turret.
I'm going to jump on the turret and start taking these bad boys out. The turret sequences as well, cool. Let's get in if we can. We're in. Let's give us a lot of cover from these drones.
Off us.
And let's try and take
them
them out.
Time for the EMP to charge up.
I'm waiting for the EMP to charge so that I can take them out more effectively. It's very much kind of like a Matrix scene here when they're in the main tunnel. I think it's the Matrix Revelation or Evolution. When you've got to defend against the machine onslaught. It's very cool. And now we launch an EMP, and that should mess all of them up. There we are. Awesome. So there you go, you've got little activatable turret sequences like that are quite cool. I'm actually going to just up my brightness a little bit, just because I'm trying very hard to see. On that one, there we go. You get a boost jump as well. Now this is very different to the boost jumps in Titanfall and Destiny because it's a more like sort of a sharp boost, which I'm actually more of a fan of. It's more kind of, you know, working on the platforming. Because the big boosts are good, you know, you can control your movement in the air and everything, but the little boost is just good for getting above to, you know, higher locations you wouldn't be able to get to. And it's very quick, snappy, and I like that. I'm a big fan of that. We'll get a bit more close quarters now, so I'm going to use my little SMG I've picked up, which I'm looking forward to. Also, there's a dodge mechanic, so I can just do this to dodge side to side. And I'm going to just get a grenade in. Smart grenade is really cool. Basically, you fire the grenade, and it will shoot up in the air and go towards the enemy that you selected. Oh, there's one on my team. Do apologise. Again, the AI is something to be desired, but hey, you can't have everything. It's not very smart. 2 ACOG weapons, I'm not sure I should really go for that. Go for a red dot SMG. Awesome. Get a grenade in there. And this is basically a threat grenade, so this now shows enemies up for a limited amount of time. And grenades are a valuable resource, so you can't use these all the time. They're extremely useful for seeing enemies through cover, like here. And I can get a grenade in behind that to mess them up. Hopefully, yes, it did. Now I'm going to try and stay covered to let my health get back up, because it's very bad. They're all extended ranges now, so I can use the ACOG to my heart's content. In sort of a burst fire mode, tap firing, which I've learned from Battlefield, but the recoil isn't actually as much in Advanced Warfare. And also you can get upgrades after missions, and I presume in multiplayer, that lower your recoil. I don't really want that gun. Switch that back. No, I want that one back. There we are. And I'm just basically trying to clear this place out now. Me and the boys in Badger Squad. And let's see if we can get some melee kills in, if possible. We've cleared out this area. And it is, honestly, the gameplay is really snappy. It's fun. And there's a few different things that it does. For example, here, it gets a hover across gaps. So I'm going to do that now. And there we are. Which I think is really cool. So different things that have been brought out in other games like Titanfall, but they've improved on it slightly and made it more fitting to this series and what they're trying to go for. People say it's basically Titanfall. It's nothing like Titanfall, really. You're not a you are technically a super soldier, but you've got the limitations of your suit, as you'll see in a minute.
The whole street. The North Koreans are knocking out major roads. We're gonna have to get around this sinkhole to get to the commercial district.
In Titanfall, you can effectively just run up to the grunts and not take much damage at all. So now you see I'm falling with the old jetpack. I choose to hold it down just to show what it's like.
Copy. We are receiving.
And you can see the jetpack isn't overpowered. You have got a fuel meter there that appears on the right. I like how the HUD sort of comes up as if it's on your main display as well. It does make you feel very cool. Another game that did that was Advanced Warfighter, made by the Ghost Recon guys. I thought that was really cool. And now you also fight drones as well, so even in our time they're starting to use remote control drones to control the battlefield. Certainly to take out insurgents where they can potentially be a risk to human soldiers. They'll send mechanized drones. There's a grenade there, switching a half away. Preferably out falling off the edge. We're good. Again, my controls need a bit of work, but I'm getting there. I'm very relatively new to Xbox. So for me, this is quite new, especially in Call of Duty, where it's very intense action and requires you to be a lot quicker. But actually, I'm really enjoying it. And there the enemies in there. So now we've got a threat grenade. So now, because we've thrown smoke, now I can basically see through this grenade, through the smoke, using this grenade, and it'll enable me to take out people a lot more effectively. Certainly than it was before. So So there we are. You can see the advantage of that. So if somebody throws a smoke grenade in multiplayer, I'm presuming you can use the threat grenade in multiplayer, or even in single player. If someone throws a smoke grenade to give you cover, you can just pop your threat grenade and see right through it. And I'm assuming, though, that if it is in multiplayer, then people can do the same thing on the enemy team. But it's a really cool mechanic that I really like. Other games have done it before, but, you know, it's something that Call of Duty hasn't actually done that much. Infrared scopes get attacked by, you know, by the smoke, as do thermals.
Metro, get that gate open.
Actually, no, thermals don't. I apologise. So I've got to hold extra open the gate. It's, you know, little actions like that that just let you interact with the environment. This is a breaching mechanic employed by Atlas.
Check fire! Blue! Blue! ID yourselves.
Atlas PMC Rescue Force. Transporting a principal.
How's the weather south side?
It's a fucking mess. Better odds taking the east tunnel out.
Copy that.
Good luck. Let's move.
On me.
We're rock and rolling with the Atlas boys now, and they're like a basically like an elite unit.
Isn't that your dad's company?
Yup.
They got the best gear, the best pay. Why'd you never join?
So they're effectively
Wanted to serve
a
my
private
country.
military company.
Not my old man. Cut the chatter.
Patrol. Drop them.
So I'm going to throw a grenade in. There we are. And the guns, honestly, the guns all feel different in terms of their power. I'm going to chuck a threat grenade in just to see where people are. There we are. We've got people coming in from the top floor. And that's what sort of enables you to do in single player, is see through and take people out of cover. Very useful, especially when you've got a sniper there. Get a grenade in there. Really pretty awesome. And all the guns feel different, I must admit. Like, there was a problem in Modern Warfare as well when all the guns just sounded the same. You know, Modern Warfare 3, they literally just sounded like people shooting into a tin can with a BB gun. Whereas these feel and sound brutal. It's the difference in sound actually between, let's say, this gun here and this gun here. Or maybe not, because it's the same gun. Do apologise for that. Let's try and pick up another gun. So I've got here that's the same gun again. Okay, we'll wait till we get the another gun, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Gonna head in and clear this room out. And let's try some melee as well. There was a target there, but he's moved. One hit. The melee is pretty interesting. It's not like a one-hit kill. You're actually, you know, beating someone up with it. I'm taking sort of the lone action hero stance here and going in and clearing out this building. Someone behind me. There's a lot of them there actually. Threat grenade in. This now enables me to see before I head in, which is useful. So I know that there's one guy here and there. There's a lot of them. So grenade in. Right on my person. Probably the best I do. Melee on there. Take some cover. Move up. Oh god, that's from my team. It does get a bit confusing at times, but then again, in a real war situation, it's extremely hard to tell who's who, especially in intense firefights. We've got more people over there. I'm going to switch to my ACOG gun. And this gun is particularly fun to use, I must admit. It's got a good rate of fire. Let's take out that turret. It's got a good rate of fire. Really good rate of fire. Just want to try and find a different weapon now so I can show you the varied sounds in the game, but unfortunately I'm just stuck with these two, which I'm fine with because these KFCs are really cool. KF5s, sorry, are really, really cool. Let's jump out of here. Guys, there's one behind me as well, which I did not realise. Did not realise there's one there. My bad. I was trying to be the super soldier. This is not Crisis, although it makes you feel like you're in Crisis. It really isn't. It is not Crisis. It is Call of Duty, and you are vulnerable to death in Call of Duty. Whereas in Crisis, you are a complete super soldier. The only thing that's making me any more efficient, any more badass than these other people is the exoskeleton around my torso, which provides little protection from enemy arms. I'm just going to use that just to see. There was one person that I knew there was. Good, he's now down. That's extremely useful. You could call it a bit of a cheat, I suppose, but it's not really. As you can see, I've run out of my grenades already. I need to get to cover because there are more people shooting from over there. You know, there's no mini-map on this, which is really cool, so I quite like that. It immerses you a lot more. There's no mini-map from the go on the easiest difficulty, which is interesting. So I now have to sort of ascertain where the targets are off my own bat. I pretty much know where they are if he gets out of my way. I know where they're at from there. But like I said, the guns are really cool. And you don't feel like a super soldier. Like, I was worried, like, with Advanced Warfare, that I would feel like a super soldier, but I actually don't. I just feel like a normal grunt with a few extra cool abilities. Get some ammo. And they'll be coming through sort of an... Oh, God. Yeah, that's a different gun. No, it's not. It's the same gun. It just sounds different, but it's not. It's exactly the same gun. Let's get a grenade in there, just in case. There's probably no one in there, but... And that grenade I love. It's so much fun to use. No enemies down there. This is an example of an adaptive sight. So basically, I can now, by using the left stick once I'm aiming, I can change the focal range of that sight. You can see there's 2 on there. I can actually switch that up. So if I want to go long range, do that. Sorry, long range I can do that. Sort of get a bit of an extended range of sniping, or I can zoom out and have the close range sight. So I'll probably keep it on the close range for now, just because this is an urban environment. And they're using that. So the best thing to do when they pull smoke is to pop that grenade, and then you can basically go in, and start messing people up. I know he's still there. So there's a different weapon here. So I've got an ARX-60. So now you can hear the difference in sound. Burst fire as well, which is cool. So it sounds like a slightly less caliber, but it might be wrong, you know, it's just me. But this gun is cool. Slight variant on that one, still probably uses the 5.56 ammo, if that's still the ammo variant that we're using in this day and age, which I highly doubt. And this game actually does a really cool thing of stealth as well. It's something they don't really do in Call of Duty that much. I mean, they've done it before, but not too much. That's cool as well. I like that. That's really cool. I want
We need
that
to
in my
get
house.
eyes on the demo team. Mitchell, over here.
So here we go. I guess I'm going to take down this thing. Yes, no doubt.
There's the heavy launcher. Demo team should be nearby. Over there!
That launcher, Jesus.
Shit. They're KIA. Okay. I see their explosive packs. We can still do this.
Sir, we aren't a demolitions team.
No, we're not.
So I'm just looking at targets
We
and
wait
seeing
for
where they're
another
at
demo
now.
team and that launcher's gonna move position.
I'll get the
Basically,
charges,
take
sir.
out that launcher. There's
Just give me
enemy
cover.
there. Yeah,
Sure
seen him.
will.
Yeah, I can make it.
Okay.
Just checking out where people are at.
Mitchell,
They're
go
all
with
down the
Irons.
bridge.
We'll cover your move.
Gonna probably take
Let's
cover
do
by
it.
that smart car, I think. Well, I can already get a lot of them from up here, to be fair. Should be good. Clear out as much of that as possible. There are enemies over there as well. I'm going to try and clear out that area so I can get down. It's fairly clear. I'm going to go for it. Moving in. Switch to close range. There's enemies on top. And there's the zip line down. Yeah, they are. I've got boys with me though, which is good. This gun is really cool actually. This little burst fire job is sweet. I'm really enjoying it. Let's get a grenade in there. Get out of that room. Can't move because I moved. Shouldn't have moved. Should not have moved. Let's clear this place out. It's clear. Okay. So I don't really want that, but I'm going to use it because
Well,
it's going
that
to
launcher
be
is
sweet. Oh,
heavily
no,
armored.
hang on. I'll tell you
We're
what.
gonna have to find an access
LMG.
panel and grab the charges inside.
That's awesome.
Copy that, sir.
Right.
Mitchell,
I'll follow
on
this
me.
boy. Let's go, mate.
Let's make
Try and clear out these enemies up here, which we've done. Good stuff. Let's get this LMG on the go, I reckon. Switch to focal range. Oh my god. Yes, this is cool. This is cool. This feels like an absolute badass. When I look at, by the shape of it, looks like a new variant of the MT49. But I mean, a lot of the guns obviously are based on real guns that exist today. But this thing is just cool, man. Change the focal range, so an example of it there. When I need to sort of get into close range. There's more enemies there. I'm going to back off, get into cover, and reload. And I'll be heading back out. Oh god, drones. Look, we've got this heavy machine gun to take these things out. Drones do not go down easy. They really don't. Thankfully the reload time on this is a little bit better than we'd expect from an OSD. This is the future, so obviously they've optimised reload times. I mean, with this gun I genuinely feel like an absolute god right now. It's probably not even the best one you can get, and yet it feels absolutely badass. Like, it feels so brutal, unbelievable. Follow this guy. I'm going to keep this one out actually and keep the long range sight in. Okay, with that I feel like a super soldier, I must admit. Let's do it. Let's plant these charges, boy. I'll defend you. Hold down the position.
Mitchell, over here.
There you go, dude. Have a charge.
Mitchell, I need the charges.
I've got him. Go.
Give me a charge.
Some in-game cutscene sequences like this. Graphics is, oh god.
Oh shit.
In-game cutscenes. The graphics are sweet.
That fucking hurts. Okay, pull. Shit. Don't worry about that timer. One more time. Pull. Lift it off. You gotta go now. Mitchell, we're out of time. You gotta jump now. It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
That's my best friend, man, in this game. That's depressing.
Mitchell! Mitchell! Hey, man! Badger 2 is down. I need immediate medevac. Hold on.
I mean, this feels like the end of the game, and this is only the first mission. How epic it was. So you can only imagine how much more epic the story is going to be. That happened in the first 15 minutes.
We're gonna get you home.
Just brilliant. In terms of a single player story. And there's an arm hanging off there. That's one of mine. This is going to set the story up now for what happens to me now that I've lost an arm. Well, so that was basically a look at the first mission of the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare campaign, and it has exceeded my expectations in more ways than one. The first being the graphical fidelity on the Xbox One. I can only imagine that the PC version will be 10 times better than that. The reason why I didn't get it on the PC was because I've already got a lot of games to play on my Xbox One, and I'm enjoying it, and I think I've got a lot of friends who I actively game with on the Xbox One, so that's why I'm playing on that console. And also I think that Call of Duty has always been better on Xbox. I started playing on it, for me personally anyway, I started playing on Xbox, and I think I'll finish playing it on Xbox. Even though I know that the multiplayer shooter scene on PC is much better. I want to get better at console, almost as good as I am on PC, and it's still not very good. So yeah, that was episode 1 of my playthrough of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I really am. I cannot wait to get into multiplayer, but obviously I'm going to get through the campaign with you guys on the YouTubes. So a like, comment, and a subscribe, or a like, a subscribe. You can comment if you like. Let me know how I did, you know, what the quality's like, if you want to see more of it. And give me some direction with my YouTube channel, because I haven't really got much direction with it yet, and I'd appreciate that. I'm also streaming on twitch.tv/GeistLive, occasionally using Smite, League of Legends, that kind of stuff. And obviously Xbox One gameplay as well. But yeah, any feedback would be appreciated. We've just done the Guernsey Gaming for Good Halloween Marathon, which went really well. We raised over £650 for 2 charities, Action for Children Guernsey and the City Peterport Lifeboat Association. So we did that for charity. That was over on twitch.tv/GSY Gaming for Good. The links for that will be in the description below. We're going to have a YouTube video uploading some of the stuff that we did from the event as well, which should be interesting, particularly my playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on to episode 2. I'll see you guys in that video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.